Hey guys, this is Financial Fitness, and today we're going to make a garden pepper pizza. I love peppers. That is one thing that I'm very good at growing, and I think most everybody is. But look, this is cayennes. Now I want to show y'all something about the seeds we got this year. I don't know what happened, but we've got a lot of, I guess you'd call them bastard seeds. They're not what I planted. This is a cayenne. Now, the one right next to it is supposed to be cayenne. But see how they're growing up and they're not getting very long and skinny? I don't know why they're doing that. Let's go on down the road before we pick. This is all cayennes. This is habaneros. Now, habanero is one of my favorite peppers. They're hot. Now, these are supposed to be orange. They turn red and they are hot as a firecracker. I still like them, but they're on the verge of being a little bit too hot. Let's keep on going. We're really loaded down with habaneros. And my favorite is serrano. Look at those stupid stink bugs. Look at them. Man, I hate those things. I don't know how you organically spray stink bugs. These are perfect. I'm going to put those on the pizza right now. We're going to have a serrano pizza. And they just pop off when they're ready. That's probably enough. Let's keep going. What other kind of peppers do we want? Serrano. Now, let's try some red serranos. I bet those little babies are hot. Oh, well, that was no good. A couple of those. That's probably enough to knock my socks off. And these, I don't know what these are. Maybe a big gem. I'm not sure. But they're good. A couple of those. Jalapenos. I gotta have at least one jalapeno. Maybe two. And we've got some different, and I don't know what these are either, but they're also pretty good. See, I didn't plant these. They're some kind of cross. I don't know. But hey, I'm not scared. I like peppers. And bell peppers. Who doesn't like bell peppers? That's a good one. Go ahead and pick him before something gets to him. And hot bananas being the last. These are not my favorite, but I like them okay. And that ought to be enough peppers. Now, I'm going to chop all these peppers up. I don't know. That might be overdoing it. But I might do it anyway because I like to really pile it up on my pizza. And I'm going to show you the tip of the century. It's like the pizza that broke the internet. It's got 370 calories and a third of the pizza. So let's go. I'm not going to waste a bunch of your time doing the cutting up peppers, but I do want to show you, I'm going to use this knife. I want to show you how to cut up a bell pepper in a New York second. Chop the end off like this, reach in there and cut those little fins, those little white things. Core it, like so. Slice it one side, and you're good to go. This goes to the chickens. This goes on the pizza. And all I do is push it down, rip it once, twice, and that is pizza bound. And the little peppers, I just cut them in small pieces. Man, that's gonna be a good pizza. I love big chunks of peppers on my pizza. I don't cut the seeds out. I just enjoy it. A good friend of mine calls it feeling alive when your mouth's on fire. So I hope y'all enjoy it. So there's our peppers. And here is our pizza. I know, it's a hack. They're cheap. 100% profits go to charity. I hope that's true. You never know. But there's more than what you think. There's always a trick. So what you want to do, save your cardboard that's going to keep it off your table. Wow, this has been in the freezer a little while. And normally there's not all this ice on here, but that's all. Let me get some of that off, actually. I don't know what's up with all the ice. That's craziness. But, and I know of 2 vegans that aren't going to like this pizza, but you can do the cauliflower crust, and you can put whatever flavor. Pepperonis are flavor, so you can put whatever you want to. I'm sure this is awful for you, and it's full of nitrates and whatever. But I don't do this very often, and I'm going to try to get away with it. But you have to take them off the pizza. Just pop them off there with your knife. Take all of them off. Because if you cook this pizza long enough for it to be perfect, the pepperonis will look like they won't be any good. They'll be burnt to a crisp, and try to stay away from carcinogen as much as possible. Just pluck all these little nuggets off here. This knife is crazy sharp. I'm being careful. Okay, now you come over here and you make your pepper pizza. I know, I'm not messing around. I mean, it's going to be hot. That's the way I like it. Man, it's going to be good is what that's going to be. I'm so excited. I get really excited about food. All right. That is a lot of peppers. I'm going to spread them out. Get them even. All right. So I'm going to put this in the oven for about 7 minutes. I think that's right. And it's going to cook on the peppers. It's going to get the pizza really close to done. And then I'm going to pull it out and put the pepperonis on it. And they're going to kind of melt on everything and be perfect when it's done. You'll see. So let's stick it in. We're going to stick it in the oven. And I know I don't need to show you how to stick pizza in the oven, but it's important to put it directly on the rack. Put your pizza directly on the rack. It's not going to hurt anything. That way, it doesn't need to get more. You put it on a pizza pan, for some reason it's just not as good. You can use a pizza stone, but for these little thin crust pizzas, putting it straight on the rack is perfect. Cook it for about 7 minutes, and we'll pull it out and show you what it looks like. Almost forgot. Well, I got distracted. I made a rookie mistake. Don't ever go to the bathroom without washing your hands after you cut up some hot peppers. I'm going to leave it at that. But look, while I sit here and suffer and pretend like I'm tough, I'm going to put these pepperonis on this paper towel, because there's another tip. If you will cook these in the microwave just for a little bit, they'll warm up and a lot of that grease will run out of there onto the paper towels. I'm not sure how good paper towels are for you, but the point is to get a little bit of this grease out, and then when you put them on your pizza, it won't grease log your pizza. You're taking calories away, because I want to add the calories back with a little bit of cheese. So we're going to try to take out some fat and add some more fat that we really want. Pizza, it was 8 minutes. The peppers are cooking down. I just slid it back on this cardboard. My pepperonis have left a bunch of grease behind. I mean a bunch of grease too. Just kind of dry them off there. And put them, just stack them on there. Man, this is going to be good. Okay. Now, we're gonna add, my wife loves to buy this cheese. It's expensive, but you don't have to use much of it. So if you get a cheap cheese that doesn't taste like much, you got to use a ton of it. If you'll get a really quality cheese, not the super expensive stuff. This is called rosemary and olive oil Asiago. And it's hard, and we grated it up ourselves. Looks like that. And sparingly. And you'll need to weigh this if you're really getting crazy. I'm trying to gain a little weight, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. That's probably about 20 grams. Maybe not less. Should have weighed it, but I'm not worried about it. All right. Back in the oven for a minute or two. The pizza is done. Got it on my cutting board. Got my cabbage killer out. You got to use something to really break that crust because it's nice and crispy. Now, I didn't cut it in thirds, but about that is 370 calories. Now, here's the last tip. Take your slices of pizza and put them on a little grate. Otherwise, it'll sit there and it'll get, I'm not doing a very good job of this, but you get the picture. And it won't get soggy on the bottom. It'll stay nice and crispy. And you can have your pizza and still be losing fat. There you guys go. I'm about to pig out. I hope you enjoyed the garden pepper pizza. Like and subscribe if you like to see these kind of videos. I'm doing videos on food, nutrition, prepping, gardening, chickens, you name it, I'm doing it. And I want to see y'all at the Red Pill Expo. I'm going to leave a link down below. We're going to talk about stuff there that we can't talk about here. See y'all tomorrow.